Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Hi, this is Nidhi Singh and today I'm going to play 21st First with India Forums.
Permanent Roommates Fame Nidhi Singh, who has been a part of multiple web shows, recently got into a fun chat with us where we unveiled Nidhi's first. So without any further ado, let's begin. First audition.
My first audition was when I was an AD still. I used to wear braces and the casting director said it was for a tea leaf I think और उसमें शादी का scene था and they wanted one छोटी बहन sort of a character to be running and I had to smile on camera with my braces and I was so conscious and then they wanted to show it to the director but then I told them no because I was so conscious that I have braces on. But that was my first audition.
First rejection.
First rejection. I think everything I've been in the beginning I was rejected from everything. First rejection that I can remember. I remember there's this one ad, uska audition बहुत अच्छा हुआ था and people around had started clapping and all and then the casting director called me back and he's like I want you to audition different kind of clothes और दूसरे कपड़े पहन के और फिर से मैंने audition दिया and again people were clapping and I never got it so I was very disappointed.
First acting gig.
See, I've done a lot of plays so that's technically my first acting gig but ऐसा काम जिसके लिए पैसे मिले हों I did one ad for Minto Gold and I won't tell you how much I got but that was my world. For me the fact that I am getting to do this and getting money only was very cool. So
First paycheck.
well, you want to know the amount? 5,000
And for what? Which ad or like what?
यार मुझे production house वाले मारेंगे बहुत डंडे. It was my first ad.
First fan encounter.
First fan encounter. The one that I remember specifically, I was at Delhi airport and I was waiting for my flight announcement and I think I was in some bookstore and this girl walked up to me and she had seen my video that every Delhi girl in the world. And she's like, listen, I'm just like you in the video. Very cute. Because usually I was very scared that, everybody, a lot of people felt bad about it. And it was never meant to make anyone feel bad. It was just a gag. So yeah, but she walked up to me. She's like, I'm exactly like that. And it was very sweet.
First celebrity crush.
I think when I was very, very young, I had a massive crush on Rajkumar, जो बहुत अपने पुराने actor थे, amazing actor. So my mother says that I had watched some movie of his and then I turned towards her and I said, can I marry him? And she's like, okay, he'll marry you. And I was like 3 or something. But I don't remember that very well as much as I remember that I had gone bonkers for Hrithik Roshan. He was on all the walls and whatnot and it was crazy. It was quite crazy, yeah.
First email ID.
First email ID. It was mail nids, NIDZ. Like cool, like mail
Which
nids.
class or like
स्कूल में ही था आई थिंक ऑर्कुट हाई फाइव उसके लिए बनाया था मेल निड्स.
First job.
During college I think my first year had gotten over and I had a few days and I had volunteered that if there's any stuff that's happening in Bombay and everything, and I want to go as a volunteer. It's a school in my college. They had asked if you guys want to experience some whatever. So I had gone in an exhibition. I was selling televisions, and I don't remember the brand of the television, but the brand's head came and he said, so you're the salesperson? I said, yes, I am. It's like, so what is PIP? I just didn't remember anything. I was like, oh well. I was trying to. Then he very, very sweetly said, it's picture in picture. I said, okay. But he didn't fire me. But I was petrified. It was one was that and the other one was the college में था. It was a Bollywood event, so I had to go. So me and my best friend and I, we were standing in the background with candles. एंड देयर वाज तो ऐसा कुछ सीक्वेंस था कि बीच में कैंडल लेके लड़कियां आती हैं कुछ गाती हैं और सामने डांस हो रहा है, तो वी हैड टू जस्ट कम विद कैंडल्स एंड मॉक सिंग. So we were doing that, and it was very cool. But because I got to see Saif Ali Khan doing his practice and everything, so Ganesh Hegde had done the choreography. So Saif was dancing on Stranger's Danger or something. I don't know. I don't remember the song, but I remember that he was dancing. He was so sweet, very hardworking, practicing his steps all the time. And then whenever he would see anyone staring at him, "Hello guys," and he would continue his thing. Very sweet.
First phone?
First phone, oh, I had this really tiny Panasonic phone, and I still have it in my house because it's like a showpiece. And anyone who comes is like, "What is this? A showpiece?" I'm like, "No, this really worked. It worked at one point."
First time you got starstruck?
Can't remember because I think जब मैं advertising में थी उस time में पक्का मैंने कुछ तो embarrass किया होगा. याद नहीं है. But yes, one thing I remember very specifically that I lost it was when I saw Zakir Hussain sir talking to my younger brother. I just couldn't take it. I couldn't digest it at all because my younger brother is a singer and he's very nonchalant about things in life, but like he sings with A.R. Rahman sir and all of that. So I had no idea that Zakir Hussain and he have ever met. And little did I know that he would even know his name. So I had gone for NH7, NH7, right? So I had gone, so I was in Pune and I was outside his hotel lobby and Zakir Hussain sir was coming out and I saw him and I was like, "Oh my God, Zakir Hussain is here." And before I could finish my sentence, Zakir Hussain sir and Shashwat, my younger brother, he said, "Oh, hi sir." And he's like, "Hey Shashwat, come here." And I was like, how is this universe colliding with that universe? I couldn't take it. And then in that much time he said, "This is my sister Nidhi." And I was like, so bad. And I was so angry with him. I was like, "You should have given me a heads up and told me that he knows you and he'll call out to you and all of that." So yeah, I just lost it.
First person you followed on Instagram?
I don't remember. I just don't remember. But I know it must be someone important, but I don't remember.
First fashion splurge?
I think some watch or some bag, something. But yaad nahi hai mujhe. I have a bad memory now. By this end of this interview, you'll know that I have a very bad memory.
First makeup splurge?
Makeup. I think when I started buying, like I could afford to buy like that one MAC lipstick. It actually started with MAC lip liner because lip liner is cheaper than the lipstick. So I started with the lip liner and I still use the same lip liner because it's fab with that lip liner and and then I thought I was very cool. And I remember I bought the Touche Eclat, the YSL, the concealer, which is not for Indian skin at all, so it didn't work. But yeah, I thought this is a very big arriving moment in my life.
First dish you cooked?
First dish I cooked. I think, I know. I did some experiment with macaroni and cheese. And I used to love cooking ever since I was in school and all. And my mom and dad both were working. So afternoon time used to be like kids gone, mad. So me, my brothers, I have two brothers, so older brother and so older is still like sober because he's like much older to us. So I think वो पढ़ रहा होगा कहीं पे. And मैं और मेरा छोटा भाई उस time से ही ऐसे थे. उसने बोला, "Oh, भूख लगी" and all that. So I said, "Wait, I'm gonna cook for you." So I tried to make my own version of macaroni and cheese, and वो I don't know what, it got congealed और वो इतना सही आया बाहर पता नहीं. But he was sweet enough to say, सही नहीं. I remember that.
First solo trip?
Solo trip. I think you can count this as solo trips, but because जब मैं इलाहाबाद से बॉम्बे आई तो I used to always be escorted by my family. And in the beginning when I used to go from Bombay to Allahabad, ट्रेन से जाते थे और या मम्मा या पापा would come to pick me up because they were not. So I think the first time I traveled from Allahabad to Bombay alone must have been I was 18 only. And कुछ 1-2 सेमेस्टर के बाद पापा ने बोला होगा कि हाँ आप जाओ. तो वो solo, हाँ, that was solo. But like I've never done a solo trip unless I'm shooting and then it becomes a solo trip. So
First date.
first date. What about it? Do you want to know what?
Like in which class, in which college, that happened.
Oh,
First date.
okay.
First time we dated.
School, though, no, never. Don't know, no date. They would see. I'm from Allahabad. Okay, we don't date. We talk to each other. We beat around the bush. We do that, and then we have exchange glances and all. So it's very Purane Zamane ka type feeling, and there is no.
But life में कभी तो first date होती है ना.
I'm trying to see which one can I count as a date, because I shouldn't be getting a call saying hello bro, that was not a date. That shouldn't be happening with me. But it was in when I was in Bombay, and I had someone visiting, and then he asked me if I want to have coffee with him. Yeah.
First club experience.
Oh yeah, so Bombay, again, hostel life, and I'm free for the first time, and I get to know, because I was in an all-girls hostel, and before this I'm coming from an all-girls school, okay, so all-girls is my thing. Like, I love all-girls scenarios. I don't like boys being a part of my plans. So I used to not understand when, you know, girls fought with girls for boys, and I used to find it so weird, because I had seen a lot of sisterhood in general. So I used to thrive in my hostel. So I got to know from the seniors that there's this place called Rock Bottoms. It's open till like very late. So we got ready and all. I didn't have any like cool clothes and all. So I borrowed my roommate's outfits, and then we bribed the watchman. We went, and yeah, it was a good time. I used to not drink and all. At that time, I was like even underage. I was 17 still. So, but we had a mad time. And yes, and I remember we were the first people to start dancing. Yeah, that was cool.
First adventure activity.
First adventure activity. Way back in my childhood, all my cycling trips with my Aas Pados ke all my friends who've now grown up, they're getting married, some of them are already married and all, but we used to sneak out our bicycles. So I used to live in the cantonment area of Allahabad. So we used to sneak out our bicycles at like 3 when mom and dad are resting, and then go to this one place we were not allowed to go at all because some mysterious activities used to happen there. So we used to go to explore. What could it be? So that was so adventurous. We used to think we are like Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew, you know. So we used to read those books and like, chal, abhi, this is the time.
First time you made out in public.
Public. Movie hall is public? Yeah. So yeah. What about, like, what do you want? When was it?
First time.
First time. When I had a boyfriend, so then first time.
Like in college, school.
No. I'm a late bloomer. Late in life.
First alcohol experience.
Oh yes, I was in some house party, and I was sad about a boy, and it was someone's farewell, and they were doing shots, and I had no idea what tequila and how it reacts and all of that. So I had one shot and I had not eaten anything, and then I started eating chocolate. I had no idea, like, alcohol and chocolate and all. I had no idea about that. I was completely blank about these things, and I was also emotional. And then I broke down, and I all I remember is I cried all night, and my poor best friend cursed me the next day. She's like, "That's all you did, and I was taking care of you."
So उसके बाद से प्राण लेना नहीं भी या फिर let's try on.
नहीं, वो वही था कि हाँ समझदारी से मतलब खा के जाओ and all of that. Like I didn't know these basics. I didn't get educated like that. So I should have gotten a low down on how to have alcohol. But Yeah.
First kiss.
First kiss. It was during a truth and dare. That's all I can tell you. Hi, this is Nidhi Singh, and you're watching me on India Forums.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this fun chat with Nidhi. If you did, do comment and tell us. Ashima Chavda, camera person Mangesh, India Forums, Mumbai.